Hey everyone, and welcome in or welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click that subscribe button, the like, and the bell for notifications. Alright guys, let's get into the Missing West Boys Part 11, Episode 2. I want to touch on a few videos that I mentioned in the prior video. I want to touch on a couple of comments regarding Jacqueline's mother not being Sherrylynn Vasquez. And I want to also show you part of Crenshaw's video with that weirdo behind the van with his little camera. Alright, with that, let's get into it. Let me also say before we get into this video with the priest who has been helping people get out of the sex trafficking industry for many years, that everything in my video are my opinions. I enjoy talking with you guys through the comments, hearing what you guys have to say, your opinions, but I am not accusing anybody of anything. I am trying to go on the facts and just really tell you my thoughts, listen to your thoughts, because everyone has their opinion. We may not all agree, but we don't have to get nasty about it. I know in my gut, Sherrylynn Vasquez Martinez, the one who I have found, is the maternal person, mother in Jacqueline's life. With that, let's go to this video. Before we get into this video, guys, let me put out a disclaimer real quick. My words came out wrong regarding A.V. Watchman's daughter. I know that she is not missing. Unfortunately, it's a sad thing that she was murdered, but I guess when I was mixing in the West Boys being missing and how Steve holds this case close to his heart, it got a little misconstrued. Now let's listen to the video that I told you about with the pastor who helps people that have been trafficked get into a normal life. This is the video I was referring to, and I am going to attach the link, the timestamp, all of that down below. The Chris Thorns show. So this is Doug Bennett. He is the one I was speaking of through the comments that has been working with trafficking for a long time. But let's just listen to what he thinks about Orson and Orrin Trafficked. I don't know if you've seen this already or if you heard it, but maybe some of you have not. So let's just listen to this one part.
Well, somebody have a question for you. I don't know if you've been following the missing Cal City Boys or Orrin and Orson West. They wanted to know, since you've been doing this or whatnot, I don't know how much you looked into the story, but do you think it's a possibility that those young men have been trafficked?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I have intel that would say no. So I don't believe the traffic. Selling a 2 and 3 year old is really hard to do here. I don't know what happened to them. We're praying for them.
Right.
And it's a tragedy. But I don't believe it's trafficking myself.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion.
Okay. Well, to the person who asked me that question, you got your answer. He don't think it's a trafficking situation because that's one of the things I thought too. I thought maybe they have been sold because ain't nobody found them yet. But this story is going deeper and deeper.
Most of us heard that the California City Police Department were back at the AP's house in California City using imaging devices to take photos of several feet of ground on the property. So we all know they were playing in the backyard with chalk and went missing on December 21st. On Monday, a group of family members from the boys' biological family stating they received reports of activity at the AP's father Trazell West's family home in Bakersfield. The biological family said a confrontation occurred and the Bakersfield Police Department was called, who stated they were not involved in the case as it is under the Cal City Police Department's jurisdiction. Nothing of significance was found during the search of the Cal City home Monday, according to California City Police Chief John Walker. They're back there using imaging devices for something. They're going on some lead that they have. What it is, I wish we knew. Okay, this is the video from AV News Crew. I'm going to attach the link in the description when he went over to the house February 1st, 2021. And the cops had just left, he said. But I just want to show you the holes. I'm sure you've probably seen them. So he walks around to the back. And he shows you where they've been digging. Scratching, doing something. And then I think he goes to the other side. Where are the boys? Like, anyways, that is, but there's no scent of them leaving the house. Like, there's so much misinformation, I think, confusing information, and information that we're not allowed to know. Alright, let's get into this next video of the West Boys biological family's interview. Just a few parts. Okay, what am I missing? This video is titled Cal City Missing Boys Biological Family Responds to Disappearance of Her Sons. So is this Ryan Dean's family? Because we know the boys are not her sons. But let's just listen. Closely listen to what she says.
This is the adopted dad's house. Trazell West.
Okay. First of all, she does not even know his name. His name is not Travell, it's Trazell.
Mom's and stepdad's house.
Mom and stepdad. Philip Allen West is the bio father to Josiah Allen West and Trazell Philip West. Do you see how the father's name is in both boys' names? Okay, let's go.
House. That's whose house this is behind me.
And here's the house. There's the van. There's the handicap parking spot, which when Crenshaw Incorporated was out there, the blue Suzuki was parked there. So, let's listen.
Yeah, we seen them digging holes and got new gravity out back there and getting rid of like how was drywall and stuff like that and putting it into the back of a red pickup truck. And then the red pickup truck left for about 30 minutes and then came back.
So, I don't know if it's just me. This family does not know who is who. I do not know. I'm looking for where the Sherrylynn Vasquez said she was not Jacqueline's biological mother. Well, she may not be the biological mother, but she is the some type of mother in the life, adopted. Maybe she kidnapped her. Maybe she bought her when she was a baby. Maybe it's her sister-in-law's. But yes, Sherrylynn Vasquez is the one. Sherrylynn Macaulay Vasquez Flores, and now with Medina. Okay, those are my thoughts. That's what I think, and I am sticking to it. I am going off only facts that I have found. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she is the one that was running the vigil for the boys the other night, speaking on the microphone. Let's go have a peek. I think it is. Let me see one thing.
I'm gonna let you guys hear something. I'm gonna see if this microphone will let you guys hear. This is why we said you guys need to reach out on higher and do emails and whatnot. because as you guys know, the chief has stated.
Okay, is that the same woman or have I lost my mind? Nobody is going to convince me that Sherrylynn Vasquez is not the one who raised Jacqueline. Is it her bio mom? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. But also two other things that I can't seem to find, which I find very bizarre, is Trazell Philip West has a birth certificate. And it is Trazell Philip West, born September 24th, mother's maiden name Griffiths. That is Wanda G. West's maiden name, G. Griffiths West. If you go to Josiah Allen West, I cannot find a birth certificate on him to save my life. I find that very weird. Also, I cannot find a marriage certificate, license, nothing with Trazell and Jacqueline. Something is definitely going on Jacqueline's side of the family. I'll keep digging. But if you guys have seen Josiah Allen West's birth certificate, or if you have seen Jacqueline and Trazell's wedding certificate, I would love to see it, but I am going to keep digging. I got a Facebook message and it said that a Sherry Vasquez was on a video, or she was claiming that she was not Jacqueline's mom, or did she know her, and then the timestamp was going to be given to me, but that video has been taken down. Like I'm going to keep saying, this is my opinion. I believe this is the Sherry Vasquez who is Jacqueline's maternal figure in her life. How? I don't know. Will I find out? Maybe. Here is Sherrylynn Vasquez. She was married to Elmer M. Flores. The marriage date was July 1st, 1990, in Washoe County. Washoe County is in Nevada. Recorded city, Reno. I don't even see a divorce with her and Elmer Flores. Something is so bizarre. You can't convince me that this is not, like the one comment said, the kingpin. Something is going on in this little family. I don't know if what it is legal or illegal, or if they have any idea what the AP did with the boys, but there's something here. And then a house that she owns that kept going back and forth in a few people's hands between her and Noe Medina, which I'll show you that in a second. But this is the last time I am going to connect Sherry to Noe to Jacqueline and the family. Jacqueline is definitely the daughter, whether she was adopted, kidnapped, bought, or whatever. This is the mother figure in her life. And now it gets a little more interesting. Sherry Medina, aka Sherrylynn Vasquez. I no longer can find this Facebook page. If somebody does have the link and it's still up, if you could leave it in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's go to, and then we come into her contact info, and we've got your Avon.com at Sherry Medina, female, Sherrylynn Vasquez, maiden name, her maiden name is Macaulay. I think she changed her name to Vasquez legally. And then she's a La Chula. So this is her Avon. See, you're Avon.com. This picture is to her Twitter page. Her Twitter page states, I'll show you again for a refresh. After I show you this one, Sherry Medina. It's 49 minutes ago, so I do not have the actual date. I need help on how to build a GoFundMe account, please. If anyone, because like I said, these screenshots were given to me from a nosy detective of mine, but I would like to know when this went out that she needed help for a GoFundMe. If anyone knows this answer, I would greatly appreciate it. Here is Miss Busy Sherrylynn Vasquez. Here are her aliases: Vasquez, Flores, McCauley. For somehow there's a Chavis. Am I going to go look and see how right now? Absolutely not. But her maiden name, the name she was given at birth, is Sherrylynn McCauley. Sherrylynn McCauley. She goes by Vasquez, McCauley, and of course Flores, Chavis. Now she goes by Medina. Medina is her new or long-term boyfriend. He seems to be around in the picture for a while. But let me show you something that I just think is confusing too. There's a lot of confusion with Sherrylynn McCauley, aka Vasquez. So the house at 522 Baja Drive in Bakersfield is the current owner of Noe M. Medrano. Noe M. Medrano is Sherry's boyfriend. If you look at her Twitter, it says Sherry loves Noe. Okay. He drives a Dodge Ram pickup 1500. I don't know if it's red. I don't know what color it is. But maybe the family was talking about a truck pulling up. Could that have been his truck? I don't know. If it's red, maybe. So, the house that he claims that he owns, and now watch this, because Sherrylynn Vasquez claims to be the owner now. And look at how it goes back and forth between the property's hands. I don't know. But this Sherrylynn McCauley Vasquez Flores Medina Chavis, she has had over 30 addresses, lots of names, and I don't know, starting to think that she is from and born in Washington State, and Jacqueline might have been born in Nevada, Arizona, or possibly Washington State. And this part is definitely weird. And the part that's weird, let me show you. I use like 10 different websites to find information, in city, public websites, the government websites. But then I just kind of look until things add up like a puzzle. Am I always right? Nah. And I actually found this weird. This is the property, which we're going to go have a look at real quick after this part. But this is at 5222 Baja Drive in Bakersfield. If anyone is in that area and they can drive by and see what the property looks like, if there's a shed on that property. I have been getting a message from a medium, and unfortunately I can't find her message, but if you're listening, please email me. My email me is in every video's description. So look at this date, August 23rd, 2019. Sherry L. Vasquez to No M. Medrano. Remember the date, August 23rd. You come down here at August 23rd, 2019. Noe M. Medrano sold, transferred Edna M. Cardoza. So I've looked into her, how she's connected. I'm not even interested in looking. Time consuming, and I don't want to get lost in another rabbit hole. And then August 23rd, again, 2019, Manrique V. Cardoza to Edna M. Cardoza. And then down here in September 19, 2018, it was Noe M. Medrano to Noe M. Medrano. And then before all that, when he bought it in 2017, from Touchstone to Plaza to Noe M. Medrano. Weird. How many times this property changed hands with deeds on that day? Is it a mistake? I don't know, but it is definitely something that I find very intriguing. We'll have a look at the property. Here is the property that I showed you that goes back and forth between Sherry, Noe, and the Cordova. And so above now you'll see the picture of what the house looks like now. Google did not go as far as to update it, and you cannot get down on these roads. So yeah, that's what it is. And my thoughts on all of this are, something is not right, but Sherrylynn Vasquez definitely has a lot of hidden secrets, I think. Like I said earlier, I can't find a marriage certificate on Jacqueline and Trazell. I cannot find a birth certificate on Josiah. Sherry now, I believe, has changed her name legally to Vasquez. The car that is in Sherry's name and she drives is registered to John Vasquez, who has passed away. We know that her ex-husband or somebody, ex still married, I can't find any divorce records, is Elmer Flores. And then who Jacqueline's father is, if I had to guess, if she wasn't bought or adopted, I would have to go with John P. Vasquez, because that is who the car is registered that Sherry has. So I think that is it for this video, and I am not going to touch on any more regarding this. I may hit some comments and answer some questions, or we can try to go through together. But other than that, I am going to wait and see what information comes out of law enforcement. And with that, guys, it is a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer. And subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world. And stay vigilant. I am out.